this is going to be a quick one. Special shout out to each and every person that is coming back to watch our videos. We really appreciate you. We don't take you for granted. Let's talk a little bit about Miss Amissa Mobeto. I talked about this topic yesterday of where I talked about how there were some women from TZ who were shaming Amissa for the fact that her husband was allegedly being dropped by the new team that he was signed in barely 3 months ago. And of course, they were so unfair because I'm like, so you guys were waiting for the downfall so that you can go in on Miss Mamas. I mean, when Aziz Ki got this transfer, Amissa was happy, just like any other person. When your husband is receiving some good news, of course you have to be happy. But according to them, they felt like Amissa was a show-off. She was trying to show them that she's succeeding, etc. Yani, if you listen to the real reason why they were dragging Amissa, it's just pathetic. It was obvious that when Aziz is succeeding, the wife must share the happiness, right? So one of the people who was out here defending Amissa, surprisingly, yes, I would say surprisingly, because he's one of those people who literally aided Amissa Mobeto being bullied based off of the things that they were busy saying about Amissa. Most of them, of course, being lies, okay? You all know that B1TCHKOL, B1TCHKOL is one of those people who were saying the most, especially when the story when Amissa was with Diamond and the child stuff and the DNA situation. Let's listen to what B1TCHKOL had to say, because at that point I was surprised, honey. I was surprised.
Anarudi Yanga hajafukuzwa. Anarudi alienda kwa mkopo. Yanga alimkopesha Aziz Ki kule kuangalia majaribio. Na Yanga wanajivunia Aziz Ki kwa sababu pia wamevuta ila nzuri kutoka kwenye ile timu kwa miezi yote mitatu. Sasa kosa liko wapi? Watu mnamshambulia Amissa. Kiwango kimeshuka. Mara siki mguu umefanya nini? Wewe mguu unakosa. Amissa mzee ajengewa gorofa. Amissa mwenzio kwa wiki anaingiziwa si chini ya milioni 300 na Aziz kama asante mshahara. Aziz kamkataza Amissa kufanya kazi, akae tu ndani amlipe pesa. Haya wewe mwenzetu bwana wako kununulia hata kigoda cha kusukumia chapati. Unajua kuna vitu vyetu ni nyuma. Ndio wana kwamba wengi mtamchukia Amissa. Amissa sasa hivi kashavuka. Amissa kaokota dodo. Amissa anabadilisha mazuri. Wachawi wenzangu wote niwaambie tu. Sasa hivi unaona nimeshusha mapanga chini. Mama Amissa sasa hivi nampelemba pelemba. Amissa niwe chawa wake. Kwani mimi sitaki maisha mazuri? Nikae nimsema mtu anazidi maisha. Awe siwezi. Koma. Jamani, uchawi wengine sio
What? Okay guys. Before I translate or give my own opinion, let me just state that, yeah, I noticed. Some of you might say, but they were cool with Amissa. No. After B1TCHKOL was invited at Amissa's wedding, and she managed to go there, after campaigning for that wedding for weeks, that he wanted to be invited. I think Amissa finally invited him, and he was there. Few days later, he was trolling and literally saying some no so good things about Amissa, honey. And with that video, he was basically just telling people, Aziz Ki went there on a loan of 3 months. Of course, he will never chase away from his previous team that was on TZ. And yeah, it's true, Aziz Ki is coming back to play for Tanzanian league, but that doesn't mean that Amissa Mobeto's life is going to change. Besides, he also spoke on the money that Aziz Ki is giving Amissa. He also insinuated or say that Aziz Ki is literally paying Amissa 300 million. Is it every week or every month to just stay at home and not work? Personally, I don't believe that's true, because at that point, you could almost see him smiling. But anywho, tell me how you all feel about it down in the comment section. Did you expect that? On to our next topic. Well, this is a topic that many of you sent it to me and wanted to hear me talk about it. So this is Kevin, Amissa Mobeto's ex-fiancé. So this dude came to Tanzania. Of course, Amissa introduced him as the boyfriend or fiancé because he also went and met Amissa Mobeto's family and mother. And people thought they would get married. A few months later, they were announced that they had broken up. Personally, based off of the things that this person was posting, I remember I kept on saying that it seemed like Amissa Mobeto is the one who broke up with this dude, because the way he was posting, even though at the point At that point, people did not even realize that they had broken up. It was because of him talking about how he's ready to get married. At some point, he even said that he's married to a lady called Kiangano. I forgot the name. Is what made many people know that they're actually broken up, that forced Amissa to actually do an interview and confirm people's rumors that they had broken up based off of what this person was posting. So when this person started posting things like Miss Tanzania, I want to come back to Tanzania, and of course forced himself, I would say, on Juma Jux's wedding, I think he was looking for someone because he loved that attention. He's seen it firsthand, and the problem now is Lulu Diva is not Amissa. Amissa is on over there, while Lulu Diva is down here. Yeah, at first people will talk about it, whatever, because you are linked with Amissa. But the lady that you are with, he ain't gonna get you that East Africa, Central Africa type attention that you're looking for, Mr. Kevin. Because I started calling out this guy some time back saying that he's giving me a cloud chaser. He's giving me that guy who tasted that 15 minutes of fame, and he liked it and he wants more of it. Since in his country he can't get that, and he got it in Tanzania. Again, my opinion, keep it classy.